Hi. Recently, I mentioned in the Sci-Fi September video, one of the prompts was short story or novella, and recently I've been a bit indulgent and I bought some nice novellas from two different publishers, Newcon Press and PS Publishing. So starting with the thinnest, we have The Man Who Would Be King by Adam Roberts. It's a pun on The Man Who Would Be King. I forget the author of The Man Who Would Be King. I mean, I think it's, for some reason, I think it's Rudyard Kipling, but I think I might be wrong on that one. But yeah, The Man Who Would Be King by Adam Roberts. It's published by Newcon Press, and this was in their sale, so I got this very cheap. And it's very thin. A lot of the books they do are quite thin. I think they tend to do novellas, and the other bigger books are collections of short stories. This is 70 pages long, so definitely a novella. Got quite a grim front cover there, although very interesting. The front cover is by Peter Hollinghurst. When two strangers ask the manager at Kabul station to take them into the Afghan zone, he refuses. What sane person wouldn't? Thought to be the result of an alien visitation. The zone is deadly. Nothing works there. Electrical items are your enemy. They malfunction or simply blow up. The pair go in anyway, and the biggest surprise is when one of them walks out again. Nobody survives the zone. So how has she? Set in Afghanistan, as you probably know, if you follow the news, or even if you don't follow the news, I think you'll know about recent events. But Adam Roberts, as I've said, a really good writer of both science fiction and non-fiction. So I'm looking forward to The Man Who Would Be King. Next, with a really beautiful hardback. This is Rhyme by Tim Lebon. And Tim Lebon has written some tie-ins. I've read the first of the Predator Rage War trilogy. I've yet to read the other two. But I've not really read that much Tim Lebon, but he's published a lot of works. And inside is also very beautiful. And this is signed and numbered, like a lot of the books by PS Publishing are. They're sort of collector's items. Number 81. I mean, it's PS Publishing was sort of like the folio of the science fiction world. Let's see, beautiful front cover. In search of a new home after the downfall of planet Earth, the massive generation ship Cradle carries 17 million souls in cryosleep. One man, a control room technician, is part of a generation destined to live and die, protecting these sleeping millions. When Cradle encounters 5 unknown entities in the deepest reaches of interstellar space, he makes a fateful decision that will affect the future of the entire human race. Rime is a powerful retelling of the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, set against the cold, inhospitable backdrop of deep space. I've not read Rime of the Ancient Mariner. I've heard of it, but I've not read it. The plot actually sounds like what's that movie with Jennifer Lawrence and what's his name? He's in Parks and Recreations, and he's in Guardians of the Galaxy. Something Pratt. I can't remember. This escapes me, but I can't remember if the movie was called Interstellar. I can't remember, but it sounds like a similar plot. You also get this protective sheet for the signed part. This next one, I don't know if I'll be reading it for Sci-Fi September, and you'll find out why when I read the back. But it's by Eric Brown, another quite big name in British science fiction. Written quite a lot of works involving spaceships, space travel. Following on from Eric Brown's popular Starship season series, Fam Diana on Fomalhaut 5 is the first volume of the Telemas Quartet, a gripping novella peopled by wonderfully realised characters set on an exotic far-flung colony world. So I don't like reading things out of sequence, so I think I would need to get the other books in the Starship season series before I read this one, so I probably won't be reading this for Sci-Fi September. A really beautiful and classic looking front cover there. Art by Tomislav Tikulin. Yeah. Is this signed? I don't think it is. No, it's not signed, but it's very nice hardback. Illustration is there as well. Next is Project Cleo by Stephen Baxter. Stephen Baxter is quite a big name in science fiction. He's really the successor of Arthur C. Clarke, if that's possible. As far as I know, I think he's still the president of the British Science Fiction Association, although I'm not too sure. And he's also head of the vice president of the H.G. Wells Society. For the last decade, we have been waging a secret war against supervillains. It's just as well the general public are too common sense to believe any of it. It's 1969. Astronauts have just landed on the moon. In Britain, Harold Wilson is Prime Minister and the Avengers are on TV. Detective Sergeant Claire Seeley, juggling work and family commitments, is aware of peculiar goings-on at the heart of the concrete jungle new town that is her patch. Agnes Doyle, brilliant computer scientist and unwilling precognitive, is about to be plunged into a lethally perilous situation. The Sergeant and Lucy Pennyweather, gaudy swinging London adventurers, are drawn to a peculiar conspiracy surrounding a pirate radio ship. Henry Messon, veteran of the First World War and a Special Forces operative in the second under the cover of bumbling Home Guard officer, is on the track of a fugitive Nazi engineer with a very strange secret, and Thelma Bennett, head of Project Cleo, the cross-agency league of intelligence operatives, is closing in on a global threat. It's 1969, not as you know it, the way you always thought it was. Well, that's a lot in one small book. I think it's 90 pages. So, yeah. 90 pages, so another novella. But it sounds like it's got a lot packed into it. The next novella, I think it's a novella I've had for quite some time. This is another book from PS Publishing. I've had it, I think, a few years. It's been at the bottom of a book pile. It's Polaris by Timothy Brown. Another very nice hardback. Here's my bookmark. It's a Forbidden Planet bookmark. I forget where I got this from. I think it was a museum down in London. I can't remember which museum. But this is 121 pages, so I think that's really pushing the novella. But it probably is, I'd imagine. So that's all the novellas, 4 of which I'll be reading. Having said that, will I finish them? I don't know. I don't know how many books I'm going to finish in Sci-Fi September. Hopefully 2. I think that would be the bare minimum. Maximum. I don't think I'll be getting all of the books finished, but I think 10 would be a good number for me. Hopefully I can read 10 books in the month of September, Sci-Fi September. And the second video about specifically short stories, I'll be uploading very soon as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.